Johnny Orr got the first ovation in Iowa State's first national appearance, walking onto the Hilton Coliseum floor with Fred Hoiberg before the Michigan game. The longtime coach at both schools wore a red tie and gave his trademark fist pump. Beating number 7 Michigan 77-70 on November 17th unleashed a wave of students onto the floor. The Cyclones cemented their place in the national discussion and showed off high-level hoops in the early season. Frustrations mounted at BYU in the first road test of the season, with Kane getting ejected and Melvin Ejim fouling out and showing the middle finger to the student section. The Cyclones would come back for the win, and Ejim quickly apologized. The Cyhawk game lived up to the hype, and George Niang secured bragging rights with a reverse layup that gave ISU a lead with 18 seconds left against Iowa. The sophomore forward scored a then career-high 24 points and said post-game, quote, "At the end of the day, I think we all know it's a Cyclone state." Hoiberg laughed at the comment, saying, "Nice, George." Christmas on the beach got even better as ISU swept through the Diamond Head Classic in Honolulu. Winning 3 games in 4 days with plenty of potential distractions primed the Cyclones for their upcoming Big 12 schedule. Orr passed away on New Year's Eve, with the Cyclones scheduled to play just hours later. Flowers on the Hilton Concourse and a pregame video montage ensured an emotional evening, and ISU played what Hoiberg termed Johnny Orr basketball in a 99-63 win against Northern Illinois. A pair of 14-0 starts for Iowa State's men and women drew buzz beyond Central Iowa, as it became the last Division I school with both teams undefeated. Both squads would lose their 15th game on January 11th, and the men lost their first home game to Kansas on January 13th. Stuck at 500 in the Big 12 and in a rut put added importance on number 16 Iowa State's Big Monday visit to number 19 Oklahoma State. The Cyclones would not go away in a triple overtime game, with Naz Long hitting a game-tying three-pointer with 1.4 seconds left in the second overtime. Iowa State's 98-97 win was its first in Stillwater since 1988. Melvin Ejim broke the Big 12 scoring record and was named National Player of the Week for his monster performance against TCU on February 8th, posting 48 points and 18 rebounds in an 84-69 win. The senior forward was 20 of 24 from the field and had the second highest scoring game in ISU history. Ejim scored 20 straight points in the second half. Staring at a potential 3-game losing streak to end the regular season, the Cyclones relied on Naz Long to break Oklahoma State's spirit yet again. The sophomore guard hit a 25-foot three-pointer at the buzzer to send the regular season finale to overtime and explode the Hilton crowd one last time. The Toronto native was named Big 12 Player of the Year by the coaches and media after Iowa State's win against Oklahoma State. Ejim averaged 18.2 points and 8.6 rebounds per game in the regular season to become the first Cyclone winner since Jamal Tinsley in 2001. He was joined in the All-Big 12 first team by Kane. A bloody gash on George Niang's face and a rare technical foul on Hoiberg couldn't stop the Cyclones from getting past Big 12 bully Kansas in the tournament semifinals. Niang scored a team-high 25 points despite catching a late elbow above his eye. Beating the Jayhawks in the conference tournament for the first time since the 1996 Big 8 tournament brought the fans out in droves supporting Niang, wearing bandages over their eyes. Cyclone fans took over the Sprint Center and watched their team cut down the nets in Kansas City for the first time since 2000 after beating Baylor in the Big 12 title game. Shooting nearly 70% in the second half allowed Iowa State to lift the conference trophy and be confident before Selection Sunday. Fred Hoiberg was already popular, but as the Cyclones kept winning, at ISU Mayor 32 kept churning out funny, self-aware, and often sentimental tweets for his adoring fans. An outstanding update after the Big 12 Tourney Championship was a photo of Hoiberg and Orr raising a glass to each other. Hoiberg's tweet read, "Cheers, Coach, that one was for you." With George Niang sidelined with a broken foot and the Cyclones struggling against North Carolina's size, DeAndre Kane stepped up in the round of 32. The Marshall transfer posted 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists against the 5-time NCAA champions and ousted them with a hard drive for a layup with 1.6 seconds left. After the North Carolina win, Hoiberg walked into the locker room, pulled a song up on his cell phone, and raised it in the air and danced his way into the hearts of basketball fans across the country. The 41-year-old father of 4 became a viral video star, riling up his team as he danced to Jay-Z. Cyclone fans hope he and the team are not done dancing yet.